It's a good moment. It's a sad moment. We have to pass to the closing ceremony of this Congress, and I give the floor to the President of the International Association of Mathematical Physics, Bruno Nachtergaele.
Thank you, Anton. Well, I had a great conference. I hope you all had a great conference. For me personally, I must say, probably in particular because it came after an extended period that we were not attending conferences in person. It's probably the ICMP that I have enjoyed the most. And I have enjoyed quite a few in the past decades. I think it's absolutely remarkable what the organizers have accomplished. And, well, not to belabor the point, I think we should be immensely grateful to Anton and Benjamin for putting this together and for facing the pandemic head-on with all the uncertainties that it entailed, and organize this conference that we were also happy to attend. And I believe also the remote participants were very grateful that they had a chance to check in and participate as well. So let's thank them with a huge round of applause. You must have noticed that they did not do it quite entirely all by themselves. They had the assistance of two great teams, the SwissMap team. I don't know all the people I met in person, Elise and Patricia, and they were absolutely remarkable. And I think it's very promising for the future of SwissMap if they can continue with a team like that. And maybe at the same time, we should recognize also Kuoni for the technical realization of this conference. And this is sort of always important, but of course it was even much more important for this hybrid format conference than it has ever been before. And I think it's also absolutely remarkable achievement that they have been able to do this, and we should also thank them with a big round of applause. So what's next? Well, probably as many of you know, because you were there at the General Assembly of ICMP on Wednesday, a team of 3 people, Clément Aubert and Nalini Antanaran and Semyon Klevtsov, proposed to us to organize the next ICMP in 2024 in Strasbourg. And the General Assembly both was very well attended, all the people present, and also the members who attended over Zoom online supported the idea unanimously, and I'm very happy that on behalf of the Executive Committee of ICMP, I can officially announce that in 2024 we will have ICMP in Strasbourg. They really made a fantastic proposal, a proposal we couldn't refuse, and we accepted it. We will see, they have a message for us, and we will see that a little later. But before we do that, I want to take the opportunity to invite those of you who are not yet members of ICMP, and many of you are, but also many of you are not, to consider becoming a member. And so you may ask why. And there's various benefits that you can look up on our website, ICMP.org. There's a quarterly newsletter. There would be a reduced registration fee for you to attend ICMP in Strasbourg in 3 years. So those are good reasons, but I think the biggest reason would be that you would be part of it, you would be a member, and you would help strengthen the international mathematical physics community, which I think is a very important thing to do. If you love mathematical physics, you would want to do that. And so I strongly encourage you to become a member. In fact, you can do it right now. How do you become a member? Go to the website, ICMP.org. There is a tag, how to become a member. And in a few clicks, you can do it. So there is annual dues are very low. It's 30 euros or $33. And in fact, we wouldn't ask you to pay until next year. And it will feel good to leave here with the knowledge that you're ready to be involved and kept up to date, and that you will be able to attend the next ICMP as a member of the International Association of Mathematical Physics. So please consider that. ICMP membership, it's not very complicated, it's not expensive, but I think it's very valuable. And without members, there is no association, and the field of mathematical physics wouldn't be as strong and vibrant as it is without our international association. Okay. So then maybe now we can see the movie from Strasbourg. They had to return home, but they are here to speak to us. Thank you all.
Hi, Geneva. Sorry not to be present for the closing ceremony, and thanks to the organizer for this wonderful conference. With this short video, we would like to advertise the next ICMP 2024 that will take place in Strasbourg. So on behalf of our organizing committee, let us tell you a bit about what will happen in 3 years.
So we invite you all to Strasbourg. This is how our city looks like. In Strasbourg, you will find our world-famous university, where to this day 5 Nobel Prize winners still work. So our organizing committee is supported locally at the university as well as nationally by CNRS, by National Agency of Research, Mathematical Society of France, and other organizations. So Strasbourg is best known as the capital of European Union, and on the left you see this magnificent building of the European Parliament. The Congress will be located in the Convention Center, which is about 5–10 minute walk from the Parliament, in the so-called European District. And here is our famous center, city center, which is a medieval historic district, UNESCO protected. And in the middle of it, you will see this beautiful 1,000-year-old cathedral on the left. So internationally, we are served by 3 major airports, the Paris, Frankfurt, and Basel-Mulhouse airports, and each of them has a direct train connection from the airport to the center of Strasbourg.
The conference will take place at the Strasbourg Convention and Exhibition Center, which is this big professional space like we had here in Geneva, and that will be able to host such a big event. We will have a main auditorium for plenary sessions and plenty of small rooms for parallel sessions, and in between a Schweitzer gallery for coffee breaks, poster sessions, discussions, and collaborations. You see some picture here. It looks very nice, and we are very happy to host the event there. About the Congress, save the date. It will be hosted from the 1st to the 7th of July 2024, and there would be, as usual, 16 plenary speakers, 12 thematic sessions, all the famous prices of ICMP, public lectures, and there will also be a Young Researcher Symposium right before, with plenary talks from senior people and parallel sections for young researchers. And having said that, we are very enthusiastic to say to you, à bientôt à Strasbourg.
And now we pass the word to Nalini, who is in Strasbourg. So, look, Nalini, we got these cool bottles from Geneva. Tiens.
Oh, thank you, it's very nice. Sorry for not being able to be with you this week. I would also like to thank the organizers of the Geneva Congress, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Strasbourg in 2024. À bientôt.
Well, maybe the last thanks from the organizers. We are grateful to the international organization for letting us organize this Congress. And of course, without sponsors, it would not have been possible. So we thank all the sponsors who supported us. Now, Bruno already mentioned the Swiss Map office and Corning Congress. I would like also to mention the staff of the conference center, and also, our staff, so people in Bordeaux t-shirts. So these are, some of them are local students, and some of them were sent the International Congress of Maths of the next year. They sent some of their volunteers to help us. So let's give a huge applause to all the people who supported us during this week. And of course, right, the scientific content, we have all the speakers who contributed with their great talks, and the session organizers who were working under those very difficult circumstances. It's difficult to say, is it going to happen, is it not going to happen, is it on site or is it online? And of course, to all participants, both here in this room and those who already left Geneva and those who are watching us online, without you, this Congress would not make sense. And well, thank you all for helping organize and this Congress to happen. And well, see you in Strasbourg in 3 years. Well, I guess I was missing the last phrase. I declare this Congress closed.